Oh, nice. For shiny. Oh, nice. That's a huge one. Okay, well, it's a shiny, so I guess we'll catch it. I hate it, though. Alright, last 5 pull. Our luck has been so bad. Guys, that's a purple! That's a purple! Oh my gosh. That is huge. Wow. Oh my god. There, wait, there! Oh my god! We did not just get that. Oh no, we're gonna have to choose! I mean, the choice is obvious. I know who I'm going with, but like, we're gonna have to lose out on one shiny because we got 2. Oh, yay! I love the shiny so much. This is one of my favorites. This could be so many good things. Hi, this is Brooks, aka Scorb, and welcome back to another PokeRogue video. In this video, I want to take advantage of A, my love for shinies, and B, with the Happy Halloween 2x wild shiny odds that PokeRogue is running right now. Not to expose the day of recording or anything, but yeah. This video is going to be a little different. We're not going to do any like singular runs. This will probably go across multiple runs. It might even be multiple videos, depending on how lucky we get, I guess. But, well, there is one thing I know I want to do, and that is use some more Pokemon of nicknames that I have in my Discord. And the first one is one of the evolutions, and we will see which one that is exactly very soon. And I think I want to use Articuno too. We got them in an egg. I've been sitting here thinking about who else to use, and I think I'm just going to go with Sandshrew. Alright, first rival fight. Oh, and by the way, if you've made it here, remember that the Discord is always linked in the description. If you join it, you will get, notifications about when the videos are going up. You can claim a Pokemon to nickname in PokeRogue and future Nuzlockes. And let me just say, there's one coming up very soon that I'm going to be doing. And you can talk to me and my friends, which is pretty cool. We're going to switch out Eevee here. No reason to waste the money on what will be a revive when I could just hopefully poison it. Hopefully poison it. Nice. But yeah, like I was saying in the intro, this is mostly just going to be a shiny hunting and egg opening episode. So it should be pretty chill, and hopefully we get some good luck. I mean, it gave us the shiny charm right off the rip. I guess that's how they're handling the 2x shiny odds. They're just giving you shiny charms. But one thing to note is that there's also the catching charm and the ability charm, which is awesome. Oh, nice. For shiny. That didn't take long. Very nice. Pardon my lack of reaction here. I guess it's just because it's Kakuna. Not a big Beedrill fan. I do like Mega Beedrill a lot, but they're also not very good. I mean, you could flick it with how bad its physical defense is and it would die. I mean, which I guess is realistic for a bee, but, obviously we're going to try very hard to catch it. A shiny is a shiny. But, yeah, hopefully, needless to say, I'm hoping we get something a little more exciting later in the episode. First, we got to get rid of this annoying Meowth with whatever. It's either Technician or it's just a normal stab, normal fake out, which is just annoying. Now, I am a little scared. I don't think I can hit this thing, and I only have 2 Pokeballs, so... Okay, well, it is a Kakuna, so I don't know why I was worrying myself for that. But we got it. Very nice. First shiny of the episode. Very cool. Hopefully many more to come, and hopefully they are a little more exciting. Bye, Hoot Hoot. Yes! Okay. Thank God. I have been waiting to get the Water Stone. I'm not a Vaporeon freak like some of you guys are, but one of my friends, Illy, wanted to claim the nickname for Vaporeon, which is Mango. So thank goodness I get to use Mango in this run, and shout out to Illy if you're watching this. It's a shame that the freaks ruined Vaporeon, because I actually really, really like Vaporeon. So you know what? I'm not going to let them ruin it for me. Welcome to the team, Mango. You're pretty tanky, and you learn good moves. And shout out to Illy, again. Thank you for being a great friend and being in the Discord. Oh, Rockruff. I love him. Let's catch him. Very nice. Ooh, and pretty good IVs as well. Very cool. Alright, yeah. Let's bring him with us. I mean, I know that's a baby Pokemon, but Vaporeon is kind of going crazy. Oh! Nice! Okay, our shiny Pokemon that we caught will be fully evolved now. Hopefully we get a Mega Bracelet, so it's at least a little viable. Well, I guess we need Beedrill as well. That's pretty tough, but at least it has somewhat better stats, I guess. To continue my talk about Mega Beedrill, and just Beedrill in general, well, mostly just Beedrill, is the power creep in Pokemon has gotten so bad, because, like, what do you mean Regieleki exists? That's literally ridiculous, to have a Pokemon that's that fast. But, I mean, it makes sense in the lore of the Pokemon, but it's just kind of a bummer that there are some things in, I mean, honestly, up to even Gen 4 or 5 that are just wholly unviable now. All that to say, though, I actually don't mind there being Pokemon that are replaceable. Like Pokemon that you would get in the first route, and then you catch something cooler later, and you replace it. The problem I have is that the things that were supposed to be good, so maybe not necessarily Beedrill, but like Mewtwo, for example, in a lot of the lore is supposed to be the most powerful Pokemon in existence, and in competitive formats that have restricted Pokemon available, Mewtwo is trash, like horrible, almost unusable. So yeah, just a shame that power creep hit so hard. And I guess, again, Beedrill kind of started this rant, but it doesn't really apply to him because he's like a Route 1 bug, but my feelings stand. It's just a shame that something has physical defenses so low that, like, I swear that, like, an Alakazam tackle could kill it or something like that. Oh, nice. Don't think we're going to bring this guy along much longer than this, but just because we need another stone to evolve him, and hopefully we're catching shinies as well, so this normal Seedot and now Nuzleaf hopefully won't be with us for too long, or else things have gone pretty wrong. We do take a better grass-type move, though, just for coverage. That is nice. And that is Ivy number 2? I think that's... Yeah, 425. That's the second rival fight. Another shiny charm. Okay. Sandshrew is evolving. Does anybody remember the episode of the anime with Sandshrew? I know that Sandshrew loved his trainer, but, like, that guy was whipping Sandshrew. Not cool at all. Oh, our baby boy. Rockruff is evolving, and I'm playing this at a time of day that I guess we're getting the midnight form, which is sick. I mean, they're both cool, but this one's way cooler, let's be honest. Okay. GTS. So, I made a rule previously that says I can only Wonder Trade, and I think that's fair. Not that we're, like, trying to make this harder on us or anything, but I feel like the picking the trades has too much room to shortcut this. Oh, and nice. I love Roselia, I love Roserade. So, I mean, it's another stone evolution, but I would say a significant upgrade. Cool. A Alolan Sandshrew caught. That will be a menace for our snow teams in the future. Alright, Ness. Or Nessa. Sorry. Sandshrew should hit... Oh, well, that actually does make sense. I should have considered that. Yeah. Oh well, I think we will be absolutely fine in this fight. I'm not very worried, so I guess... I mean, if you know anything about difficult Pokemon games, the #1 case of fail is you were being careless, so I guess I should check myself there. Alright, I'm checking myself because I said it out loud and that's how it works. But we are kind of one-shotting everything with Articuno, which is nice. This should be a sweep, actually. So, shout out Articuno. Not the best, like, bird or legendary. But definitely carrying us here. Very nice. Okay. Well, that is an egg voucher, or premium one. Or plus? Egg voucher plus? I didn't read it in time. Oops. Okay. Have you seen Mega Starmie? If you haven't, look it up. Especially it running. Like its running animation. I'm just gonna leave that little tangent here. The current state of Megas that they're releasing in ZA is so hit or miss for me. Starmie is such a miss. Oh my god, it's so bad. But please look it up if you haven't seen it. I guess we'll try to catch it in case they add it later. My bird! Nice, we got our bird. Love him. Alright, next rival fight. Oh, I just realized I didn't even talk about why he's my bird. Oops. Okay, well, I love Cramorant for a lot of reasons. His cry is hilarious. Hilarious. Love it. Secondly, and most importantly, very, very fun to play in Unite. Probably my favorite, and definitely the one I've played most of. And probably the one I'm best at, although he is terrible in the current meta. He is a blast. Okay, we can't really hit this thing with Mango, but anything is going to take a big hit switching in. Okay, that's probably best case scenario. Yeah, this thing does have good defense, and I guess not a water move? You take those, I guess. See ya. Muddy Water is such a good move. What a huge pull. Not pull, I guess, it's a fixated chance, but still massive. Why didn't I switch out? What was going on in my brain? Maybe, you know, I'll give myself the benefit of the doubt. I just wanted a free switch. That's definitely what was happening, and definitely not the fact that I stopped thinking for a second. But I think we can set up against them because I don't think they can really do anything to us. Alright. That did a little too much for me to set up anymore. We're just gonna hit it now. But nice. And I think Mango should be able to sweep the rest of this fight, so that one turn of setup might actually be pretty crucial, which is always a good thing. Did we miss? Oh, we probably flinched. Well, never mind about what I just said. I think we might just sack Roselia here to get that free switch in. I mean, that didn't actually do that much. Yeah, okay, well. Shouldn't have got my hopes up there. But yeah, we definitely want to bring in Sandslash here, and we should be able to take care of it pretty easily. Yeah, okay, nice. Take a free crit. Don't know if that mattered, but we take those. Shadow Ball is spooky, but we're fine. Good job, Sandslash. I don't think we need Ice Beam. I like Freeze Dry better for what we have on this team. Fell Stinger is an upgrade over Twin Needle, though. Alright, easy. On to the next. Alright. Quick break from the action, because I can't let these egg vouchers burn a hole in my pocket any longer. Okay, a rare. That's something at least. Come on. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay! Oh, nice! That's a huge one. And this one's big for multiple reasons. First of all, it looks great. Second of all, this is the future core of our snow team when we do monotype runs. So this is massive. Okay, definitely not going to hit it again. Let's just start throwing some Pokeballs because I am not risking hitting this thing too hard. Oh my god. Let's go, that is huge. Ooh, and a shiny stone. Very nice. Welcome, Roserade. If Turtwig wasn't my boy, I think Roserade would have been my grass type in Gen 4. Probably. Awesome. So cool. Hits like a truck. Alright. We have a troubled history with Ice-type gym leaders. If you know, you know. Check out my other PokeRogue videos. But, okay, that's a huge dodge. I mean, that's exactly why I double-teamed, but huge dodge. And huge flinch. I'm hoping Lycanroc can sweep this. I am worried about the moves that can get hit with that Ice types have. Okay, big flinch. And that's Abomasnow down. Hopefully they don't have anything that's crazy because, I mean, again, Ice-type gym leaders on this channel, we are not friends. Okay, big hit. The double teams are definitely paying off. That's unfortunate, and did a good chunk, but, I mean, it did use our attack stat against us, so makes sense with Lycanroc. Okay, we are faster. Nice. Okay. Maybe I was nervous for nothing. Oh. Oh, I just commentators cursed it. Does this thing have Snow Cloak? This thing has Snow Cloak, doesn't it? Yeah, that's 100% accuracy. I mean, we really switched there to sack. Like, we just needed a free switch. Okay, I am worried about Mango's freeze. But hopefully, oh. God, this is so bad. Okay. I think the strat here, the strat has to be that we save Mango for the very end as a last resort. And until then, we're going to stall, set up Tailwind, heal ourselves in a circle over and over again with Articuno for as long as we can last. Hopefully get some chip damage off. A special defense drop would be massive from Earth Power. Man, it is so unfortunate that we're poisoned. And of course it has to be a Snow Cloak abuser. Yeah, that would have done more damage when we were flying type still. Roost, secondary effect coming in massive. Same with Thunderbolt. And again, this poison. Okay, special defense drop, please. It did hit. Ugh. Ugh. We are running out of Roost. Oh my god, it hung on. Okay. That is huge. We might have a chance, maybe? I know this, this episode was supposed to be about shinies and eggs, but this run is going so well that now I'm nervous that it's going to end. Okay, I'm going to go with Crunch instead of Rock Slide. Oh. Oh. Did I just go? Well, let me let me explain my thinking here. So if it already has Snow Cloak, my thought was that Crunch is 100% accurate and Rock Slide is not. So this thing could also have Snow Cloak. Jesus. Shut out speed. Okay, cool. Wait. Did I just get Tailwind stalled by a CPU? A bot just Tailwind stalled me. It hung on. Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright. Well, remember that last resort I was talking about? Alright, Mango. Part of me wants to Aurora Beam. Okay, that's one. Okay, that's two. I just don't know if Aurora Beam would kill... Oh, that's a death sentence. Oh, and it's... Man, fuck. Well, that's the run. Awesome. Love that. Snow Cloak, trash. Freezing, trash. Trash! Alright. I've calmed down as much as you can from something like that. And we're gonna go again. We're going with Eevee again. This time for a different person in my Discord. And I guess the rest of you are just gonna have to wait and see what that means. We're gonna bring Sobble as well. You seen Mega Phalanx? A lot of people like him, which shocks me. I think it's horrible. And last but not least, I think we're gonna bring Fridgebacks. Alright, the first of our eggs this episode, I believe. Common ones, so nothing too crazy. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty big. I like Smoliv. It's Doliv is the middle one? But I like all of them. And Houndour's pretty good too. Good mega candidate for a Sun team. And last but not least, Mantine. And I love Mantine. So I guess we'll see if we can use this at any point. I just thought about it. I think love is a strong word for how I feel about Mantine and Mantike. I like them a lot, but love is... That's crazy. I can't believe I said that. But this is the first rival fight of this run. We haven't gotten our shiny charm yet, so this is pretty important. They're gonna have a Cyndaquil for the second time in a row? Or, no, they had Fennekin. Yeah, they had Fennekin. Alright. Not too bad. They're gonna have Typhlosion and Pidgeot. That's really not that bad at all for what they could have. Okay, our rare eggs. This could be pretty big. Okay. You know, I'll honestly take that. I kind of like Dracozolt. He's goofy, but I like him a lot. Okay, that's amazing. I love Matcha and I love Poltergeist. Really good in VGC, by the way. Not so much right now as before, but... And Finizen. Palafin hero form is ridiculous, so that could be pretty big as well. And a turtle! Nice. W rare egg. Okay. I think we have finally met the conditions to get the evolution. Okay, yeah, we did. Alright, L, if you're watching this, shout out to you. By the way, L and Illy, both of them, some of the most talented artists I've ever known. And we are, of course, going to name this what L claimed, which is Custard, the Sylveon. Alright. Second rival fight. This run has been pretty boring. Nothing really notable happening. Oh, nice. Well, I guess that's something at least. Once we get Inteleon, we'll actually have, like, a pretty solid special attacking duo in Sylveon and Espeon. And that's Ivy. We're gonna get our second shiny charm, so hopefully the rest of the run will be a little bit more interesting. Okay, well, it's a shiny, so I guess we'll catch it. I hate it though. Probably my least favorite shiny on one of my least favorite Pokemon, the Pizza Wormadam. Of all the Wormadams, even this one is uglier than the rest. Well, at least it was easy to catch. I guess we can treat it like a mascot, because I don't know if I'm ever going to use it, so bye Whismer. Okay, and it's Inteleon. You're probably noticing that, yeah, it's really been that long since anything interesting has happened. This run is pretty boring, which isn't always a bad thing in PokeRogue. We do learn Snipe Shot though, which is a fantastic move. And we're gonna get rid of Water Pulse. Oh, and our evolution train is not over. We are now gonna get our Arctibax. And speaking of Arctibax, the new shiny that got teased, I guess, from the trailer for the DLC is actually pretty cool. I like it a lot. And yes, it's been really that long since anything interesting has happened. Our Arctibax is now a Virgibax. Or Baxcalibur. What? Baxcalibur. My bad. Okay. Well, the bosses scare me a lot in these, so let's see how it goes. The evil team bosses, I mean, obviously. Because we got a substitute up, we should be able to just, yeah, because that'll destroy the substitute. Otherwise, we definitely would have died after using Glaive Rush, because the secondary effect makes you, like, super vulnerable. I don't remember exactly what the number is, but super vulnerable. That's the scientific term for you gonna die. And that is Bronzong. Toxicroak. We should outspeed. I maybe should have Glaive Rushed, but I think we're gonna be fine. I don't really like our matchup into Toxicroak though. We don't really have many things other than Malamar that can really do anything to it at all. Goodbye, Boober. If you know, you know. And yeah, we're gonna have to sack Baxcalibur because I don't think anything, I mean, other than Malamar, but nothing else is gonna take a Psychic from this thing very well. I figured it would switch, so that's why we went for Superpower. It always feels good to get predictions right. And of course with Contrary, you're gonna boost your stats instead of lowering them, which is part of the reason why Malamar is so cool. Another really cool shiny. I would say probably my favorite, my favorite of the Legend ZA shinies that have been released. I haven't played Legend ZA, by the way. My girlfriend's been really into it, but I don't know. The little amount of playing I've done on her account, I have fun. There's just something in my brain that like refuses to give money to them for this. Alright, Rotom Mo, that's exciting. And Rotom Heat, love that. We're probably gonna actually bring Rotom Heat with us. I feel like yeah, because we don't have any electric or fire types. This might be the end for Vileplume. Yeah. Well, it's been fun, Vileplume. Thanks for hanging around for so long. But, yeah, it's just... I feel like it hits some types that we really need on this team right now. Do I get rid of Malamar? Malamar's been so good. I feel like Vileplume is like more of a support, though. But we got the perfect nature on it. No. No, we can't. We can't. Yeah, we can't. Yeah. Whoa. Was that like a triple upgrade? Mega Bracelet. Really exciting. We don't really have anything that can utilize it right now, but hopefully we can find something soon. Okay. This is huge, because if I'm seeing this correctly, the guy on the far right is going to be the fighting type, which is the mightiest foe, which means we can get really good rewards for a pretty easy fight for our team. Like, our team comp is built for fighting types, unless there's Toxicroak, then we might be cooked. Alright, okay. That ended up being pretty easy. I was worried that it could have been a little difficult because we did pick the mightiest foe, meaning its levels are super high. But now we get good rewards and good money. And we're taking the money. Alright, another Ivy fight. This one's no joke though, it is level 95, so we are starting to get to the difficult parts. Okay, this should be one down. Okay, I don't think the crit mattered, but we take it. Alright, next one. Next one. Inteleon is carrying right now. And next one. Does she have another one? Update, she did have another one, and it was kind of scary, but Inteleon carries. Alright. That's Ivy. What are you? A Pokemon Master. Okay, so I want to take this opportunity to talk about Mega Chimecho. Which, I know I was hyping up Mega Malamar earlier, but Mega Chimecho is the new Mega. I love it so much. It makes Chimecho exciting, which is like something it's, other than a design, it's never been exciting. So it's really, really good to see it get some love with a Mega Evolution. I actually thought it might get an evolution, like a regular evolution. But I got a Mega, which is cool. Hopefully it's like not absolute garbage, but we'll see. And we catch it. Thank you, Deadly Birds. What a curious exchange. Alright, we found Aegislash, which is sick. So we had to catch it. Actually, yes we are. Sorry, Gigalith. See you next time. Okay. I think I've made the decision that I'm going to make this 2 parts. Because this recording has been going on for quite a while. And I feel like we have a lot more to do shiny hunting wise. We did find some, which is very cool. But I'm not satisfied yet. Okay, these egg vouchers are letting us down. I wanted to end the video with this and have it be exciting, but... Alright, last 5 pull. Our luck has been so bad. Oh! Oh! Guys, that's a purple! That's a purple! Oh my gosh. That is huge. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a way to end the episode. Well, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Comment regardless, tell me how horrible the video was, and join the Discord, linked in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you with part 2 very soon. Peace.